Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Genie here, and today I'll be showing you guys how to send out your beats and how I've sent out my beats to get placed with artists such as Future, ESTG, Rob49, and more. First of all, let's talk about how to find people to send your beats to. How I usually find the people that I want to send beats to is either through Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, or sometimes even just general interest. And what I mean by general interest is that, like, let's say if I hear my friends talking about some artists and like I hear that person's name come up a lot, I might search them up and like listen to their music and be like, oh yeah, it's a fire artist, let me hit them up. So now let's talk about how I find artists on Instagram. How I usually find artists on Instagram is I follow obviously a lot of producers, engineers, managers, A&Rs, and obviously like other artists as well. And sometimes I'll look out for like artists that bigger artists support. So let's say, I wouldn't say Drake, but let's say like Lil Baby posts like this new artist he's listening to and he's only at like 20K followers, 30K followers, something like that. I might try and hit them up, and honestly with the page I've built so far and like also bigger producers, he might hit me back and I can work with him. So once you build your following and social media up to that level, you'll be able to hit up artists that have like 30K, 20K, 40K, even 50K. And just reach out to them and be able to work with them. Also, I find artists to people that aren't even technically in the music industry, more like in the third party, more like other side of the industry, like cameramen and like managers and stuff like that. So for example, how I found Vonox 1700 wasn't how a lot of people found out about him, but I actually found out about him through one of my friends from Chicago, TD with the Shy. He's a cameraman, and I saw him post one of the videos he filmed for him, and I was like, wow, this rapper's like raw as hell, I gotta hit him up. He didn't end up responding to me, but I hit up one of his producers, Honcho, and I ended up working with him, and then I got the song Swing It with him, and then from there we linked up, and yeah, we built a real connection through there. I also find new artists to work with through my producer friends, because when I see them post a placement with an artist, and I'm like, this artist sounds like really good, I might hit them up and be like, yo bro, let's work on some stuff for this artist, or I literally, if the artist is small enough or looks like they'd respond to me, I'd hit them up and be like, yo, let's work on some stuff, I seen this song, my boy produced it, like, let's lock in, let's work on some stuff, I have some beats for you, send me your email and number. That's also how you can go about it. And how I find artists on TikTok is kind of literally just like scrolling. And sometimes you'll hear like repeat sounds where it's like, it's a similar sound being used for like meme templates and stuff like that. And like, sometimes the song's like funny as hell, but like sometimes it'll actually be a serious song, just a good song that people put under their memes. And like when you hear that and I feel like it kind of gets stuck in your head, you know it's gonna kind of go up. So you kind of want to go work with the artist. And most times with these meme page type of songs, it's usually smaller up and coming like quote unquote underground artists that are doing them. So if you want to work with underground artists, I really recommend going through TikTok. And then YouTube is kind of similar to TikTok. Sometimes I'll just be scrolling on my homepage, finding something to watch. And like sometimes it'll even be like random, like I won't even be trying to look for new music. I literally just be scrolling on YouTube trying to find something to watch while I'm eating. But I'll literally be scrolling on YouTube like trying to find like some shit to watch, and I'll see like, okay, I'll see like a song with like 10, 15,000 views, not like too crazy, but like kind of upcoming artists, or even like there's some artists that get like 100K views. Their song's still blowing up, but they still have like a small following on social media. You gotta try and hit those people up. Those are the people that I recommend to work with the most. People that are still kind of smaller, people that are putting hard work into their craft, like getting camera work done, lyric videos, all that stuff done, so you know they're serious about their work. So hit those people up whenever you see them. Yo, what's going on, guys? Sorry to stop the video, but I just wanted to let you guys know that Hoax and I have our mentorship going on right now. You can check it out, link in the description. We get your beats sent out, we do beat critiques, we do calls, we do all that stuff. We have the $30 mentorship for when you're just kind of trying to get into it, and then we also have the premium mentorship for when you're ready to really lock in. So go check it out, link in the description. And I also forgot to mention, we've gotten someone from this mentorship a placement with So Fako, Travis Scott's artist. Like, he's like crazy, hundreds and thousands of followers. So if you want to get placements like that, go check it out. All right, so now that you know how to find the artists that you want to send beats to, let's talk about how you send your beats to them. Two main ways people send beats to artists, unless they're in the studio with them through airdrop or something like that, is email and number. My preferred way, honestly, is number nowadays, because a lot of artists when they're in the studio, because I notice whenever I'm in the studio with them, they'll have the engineer just sit there waiting, and they'll play beats from their phone, or they'll connect up to the speakers from their phone, and they'll play the beats that are sent to their number rather than going through the computer. Because to be honest, like most like artists aren't on a laptop all day. Maybe an engineer is, but it depends honestly if you're sending to an engineer. So yeah, usually send through the number. And when I send through number, I'll usually send like, depends on who the artist is. Honestly, it depends on who the artist is. If it's an artist I'm really locked in with, I'll send literally 30 beats. But if it's an artist I'm still working with, I really want to be picky with the beats I send, not send something like too out of their category. But if it's an artist I'm closer with and that like we really work on like a buddy type of level, I'll send them like 30 beats, and like I'll send them like some like shit like he or she's like never even heard before, like something to kind of mold their sound a bit. For example, I've recently started working with this artist named Chucky. He's from Chicago. He signed to OTF, stuff like that. He's really on the come up. And like, you can even see on his story, like sometimes he'll post his beat email and stuff like that, and he'll say like, don't send me no beats that are different from the beats I usually use. Cause like he'll literally complain about people sending him like, not bullshit beats, but beats that are just like too different from what he makes. And like he's kind of got a formula going on right now where it's like he uses this specific beat with his voice and it just goes up. So he literally just wants those specific beats. Then you'll have artists like Vana 1700 that I'm close with. Like he'll do like songs like TG Run It that like are like pretty dark and turnt and stuff like that. Then he'll do like beats like Stain off his recent album Free My Hood, Fuck Your Hood, the deluxe. And that'll be pretty dark and like slower. And then he has songs like Glock Bop, they're like more like Jersey Drill. Then he has songs like Swing It. Like there's so many different type of varieties that he goes to. And he's dropping his new album soon, which like there's like some other leaks on there where you can really hear the varieties of beats he uses. So like, yeah, it's two different types of artists. Like one that kind of wants to just stick to the same stuff, and then one that's more open to switching it up. So just know who you're sending to. And now if you're sending through email, what I don't recommend doing if you're sending to the email of an artist is to send Dropbox links or anything with like over 6 beats to the email in a single email. Because what it does, for me at least, I think for most people, is when you send over like 6 like MP3 files or WAV files, it goes into a Google Drive type of file thing where it's like they have to open a separate app, and it's mad annoying, and like it'll kind of increase the chance of them not opening your beats. So if you're sending through email, like I think the perfect amount to send is like 3 or 4 beats. And then if you're sending to like an engineer, the artist, you can like you can usually send Dropbox. If I'm sending to an engineer, I'll usually send a Dropbox, but usually the preferred method is like MP3s, or send 4 in a single email. Send 4 of like your best in a single email. But definitely, if you're sending to just an artist, 9 times out of 10, like 99% of the time, send to their number, because it's so much easier for the artist when they're on the go. Like if they're just chilling in the car, they're just chilling at their house, like they're just bored, they can literally listen to beats straight from their phone. They don't gotta go on their laptop and do all this shit. They literally just go straight to your number, listen to your beats. But if you're sending to an engineer, again, 9 times out of 10, 99%, like you want to send to their laptop, or like PC, whatever laptop they're working on, just so they can pull it straight into Pro Tools or FL Studio or like whatever they're engineering on. So it's so much easier for them to just lay the artist's vocals down and then also just have the beat there ready to go. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. It was more like a quicker one and like kind of a more informative one, because I have a lot of people messaging me on Instagram like, yo, how do I send out beats? How do I get placements? Stuff like that. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.